Good morning. How do you manage change in your life?
Such a great question, right? Like, there's the one overall saying of what are you guaranteed in life?
Hmm.
Death, taxes. Why are we not preparing ourselves that change is inevitable in everything that we do, and yet we react to it, and we certainly react to it if our partner reacts differently than we think they should.
Oh, so that is so true. And I know for me early on, I remember learning that change is going to be happening. It's not about the change, it's about how we manage that change. That is so important. And I think as a couple, we've learned over the years that because change is going to happen to us, we each have a different way of dealing with it, and we need to be prepared for that. But yet, sometimes it's like we want you, I want you to handle the
Yeah,
change exactly the same way that
yeah.
I'm going to handle it. And it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Yeah.
Which is just so good. I mean, this really is emotional intelligence of recognizing, for one, no judgment of how I handle change, which has taken me years to get to, of leaving the self judgment alone and just going, okay, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling disappointed, I'm feeling scared, and then trusting myself that I know how to process that emotion and move through it. But then once I was able to do that, then I was allowing you to deal with whatever was coming at your way, and then which would then ever caused a reaction for you. I just allowed for it, right?
Hmm.
A
Hmm.
great example this last weekend,
Yes, so true. And
right?
and we had our family living with us for a few weeks while they required some medical attention, and they left. They had completed what needed to be done, and they went back
Yay,
to their homes.
they all
It was
health, it's all
successful. It
good.
was great. Exactly. And so as soon as they leave, I'm thinking, okay, hey, great. We have our house back, and let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put this office back together. Let's get everything ready to go. And you handle things a little bit differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was sad.
Yes.
I saw their car pull out and tears started to come, and so I just allowed for that. Whereas in the past, I would have gotten frustrated with myself and then frustrated with you, and it would have
Hmm.
just cranky, cranky. Instead, I went into the kitchen and I grabbed a cup of tea, and I just kind of sat there and processed the emotion. And then I loved it because you came in and said, "How can I support you in this?"
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember my answer?
Actually, no, I don't.
My answer was, okay, please don't have any high
Yeah.
expectations for meals
Very good.
today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was supposed to go grocery shopping and everything else. I'm like, I'm not sure I have that in order to handle this change of having four people live with us for 2 months and then all of a sudden having them leave. And I was like, ah,
Hmm.
that kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah. And just allowing you some space for that. I think the interesting thing when I analyze myself is I was sad as well. It wasn't that I wasn't sad. It was that I handled it and processed it in a different way. And I'm
Yeah.
a doer, and I wanted to be
Yeah.
working with my hands. I wanted to get out in the garden. I wanted to get in the garage. I wanted to move rooms around and that sort of stuff. That's the way I was
Yeah.
processing that emotion. And so managing the change part of it was for me was, well, let's get it back to the way it was as sort of quickly as possible. And I don't know, maybe there's something more there to analyze for myself, but I was certainly sad with the change that went on, and I just needed the space, and you needed the space
Yeah.
in order to be able to manage that change. Yeah.
And what we want to highlight for you is that neither Jim's way of handling it
Hmm.
was right or wrong,
Hmm.
and nor was mine. Like it's what exactly what we needed.
Hmm.
And I don't react the way that you do, and you don't react the way I do. And to get to this place where you allow your partner to experience change and process it the way that they need to is a beautiful thing.
Hmm.
And that's what we encourage you to really noodle on this week of how do I react? How am I expecting my partner to react? And how can I let them myself process it the way I need to? And how can I let them do the same?
So good. There's so much coming up right now. End of school, beginning of summer, new quarter that starts in business. There's lots of change potentially that is occurring right now. And so I encourage you, exactly
Yeah.
as you say, right, to take the time to be able to do it and to have the conversations about how do you manage change? What is the best way, and how can I support you, or how can you support your spouse in going through that change? It'll be relationship changing and life changing for you to go through that process. Definitely.
So good. Give it a try and let us know. Reach out and let us know how it goes.
Look forward to hearing from you. Until next time.
Bye for now.